Hello, my name is Justin Sheffer. I'm a wellness management major with a concentration in nutrition. I'm 22 years old and I'm a very active student here on campus. I'm involved with career services, the health promotion department, and I love to exercise. So today what I'm going to be talking about is people in the workplace not getting enough exercise. I mean, my father himself is a classic example. He kind of goes through the motions. He comes to work, does his job, goes home, opens a bag of chips, cracks a beer, and he's set in for the night. And a lot of people today in the workforce do very similar things. They don't even think about exercise. 50% of adults admit that they do not get the exercise that they need on a daily basis. And that's on top of nutrition and basically everything that your body needs to thrive on in order to, carry out throughout the day. So basically what I'm going to be harping on in this video is your ability to exercise. You can do it. You can get there, and I'm going to be providing you the tools and the necessary abilities to have access to that exercise throughout a daily basis. So one of the key points that I wanted to harp on in this 10-minute live and learn is people in the workforce enjoying their jobs or not. And I think that has a direct correlation with exercise and their ability to enhance their overall life and their overall going through the motions routine. So one thing that I really wanted to focus on was auxiliary services. Through videos that you will see following this interaction we're having is I interview more than one auxiliary service employee. The first one is my direct boss. Her name is Vicky. She does not, exercise regularly. She admitted 1 to 2 days of exercise max, and she really does not. I mean, she likes her job, but I don't think she loves her job. I think she has a tough time going through the day. I mean, she has a really long day. She works 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's a really tough day. So she really did not find the motivation to exercise every day like most people should. Okay, what is your name and how long have you been working here for food service?
My name is Vicki Raymond, and I've been here for 28 years.
Wow, that's impressive. So, in your 28 years of experience, long hours, hard work, do you find time to exercise?
No, I don't.
Do you think that 9 to 5ers or 10 to 6ers, 8-hour-a-day workers can find time to exercise?
I believe they can find time if that's what they want to do.
Okay, and what about if they have a family or if they have other stuff going on? Do you feel like they still have time to find?
If they want to exercise and to set up a time down, they can find the time. When it comes to having a family, no,
Yeah.
it's too hard.
Okay, all right, great. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. So to tie into the last part of that video, I wanted to talk about one of the people I interviewed again in the process. This guy's name is Jerry. Jerry works for auxiliary services within the kitchen. He's making the food, he's preparing the food, he's doing the grunt work for all of us students to enjoy a meal every single day. And a lot of times, you don't find the happiest people within that position. I mean, I've had direct work experience working for Little Page Dining Hall over the last 3 semesters, and I've really had a tough time with some of the employees there because they're very unhappy, they're not really enjoying what they do, and it's just really hard for everybody and the environment to thrive in that setting. So Jerry is one of the most positive people I have ever met, and I am not sugarcoating that whatsoever. He exercises 3 hours a day in the morning. I mean, you'll see in the videos prior to this discussion that, he's just very energetic. He's enjoying the interview. He's really going through the motions as you should. As an employee who works, his hours were 11 to 7, so 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., which is still an 8-hour day, but he gets fulfillment out of his job and the environment he works in through and because of exercise. Hi Jerry, how you doing? I'm Justin.
Nice to meet you, Justin.
So how long have you been working in food service?
At the college, I've been here 17 years.
17 years?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. Good for you. So I'm going around campus and kind of determining between all faculty and staff if exercise is beneficial for people who work all days, or all hours of the day, sometimes it's the night. So I was just wondering what you thought about that.
Absolutely.
You think it is necessary?
I exercise every day.
Oh, beautiful. So
I do.
How many days a week would you say that you exercise?
Probably 4 days. At least four.
4 days?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep.
So you think it is completely possible for somebody with a full schedule to exercise?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. It depends on the person and their energy level.
Yeah.
Say at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day, I'm lucky because I work, my 11:42 to 7:42, so in the morning, I get up and exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Jerry. I really
That's it.
appreciate Okay. And what is your name?
Christy Quinn,
And how long have you been working here at Oswego?
almost 15 years.
Beautiful. And what do you do for SUNY Oswego?
I'm an associate director in career services.
Okay, beautiful. And so I'm conducting interviews based on wellness in the workplace and outside of the workplace. So my specific category is to kind of interview people based on if they have time outside of work, let's say 9 to 5, or basically an 8-hour, 10-hour a day job. And I just wanted to know your input on that as well.
Having time outside of the job for exercise?
Yeah, just exercise in general, so like cardio, just getting to the gym, or maybe even at home workouts too, or even at the office. Do you think there is time for that?
Well, I think it's challenging. I know some people are able to prioritize and kind of make that time, and I think for many people it's hard to kind of carve that time out early morning or kind of after a long day of work to
Absolutely.
do that.
Yeah, and then my follow-up question is, you might answer the same way, is with people with a family, so let's say they work all day and they go home to a family, do you think they have time to kind of incorporate exercise into their daily routine?
I think that makes it even more challenging. Like you might, in my case, be getting my children to activities, but they then get some great exercise.
Right.
But that kind of takes away, some more time in terms of, for instance, my ability to carve out that time for myself.
Absolutely.
So it can be very challenging.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your responses and your time.
Yeah.
Very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll do that.
Hi, how you doing? I'm
You have
Justin.
a great day.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kim.
Kim, good to meet you, Kim. How long have you been working here at SUNY Oswego?
In this building, 3 months. On the campus itself, 3 years.
Okay, and what have you done for them over the past years?
Cooked, dishes, cashier.
Beautiful. So what I'm doing is I'm going around and interviewing faculty and staff based on health behavior change in regards to exercising and exercising with all the stressors of work and family and that kind of thing. And I guess my question to you is, do you think it's possible to battle all those things at one time and incorporate exercise? For example, if you work an 8-hour day, 9-hour day, do you have the motivation to go home and exercise at the end of the day?
Not at the end of the day. Have to do it in the morning.
Exactly, right? In the morning.
Have to do it in the morning.
So I'm going, one of the main purposes is to see what everybody thinks and then compile everything together. So I really appreciate your input and your time for today. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. That was easy.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so just to kind of wrap up what we saw in the last 2 videos between Christy and Kim, Christy is a very active member on campus at Oswego, but she does not get exercise outside of work. I mean, she has a family, she has 2 kids that have obligations outside of schoolwork, so she has to transport them to and from those obligations. And then Kim, on the other hand, she didn't really specify if she had a family, but she said that people should exercise in the morning versus after work. Like I iterated in the previous video, people should exercise in the morning. It's the first thing you do when you wake up. You may be tired, but you can get over that tiredness right away. And I totally agree with Kim in that standpoint. She is 100% correct. It's harder to exercise at the end of the day versus the beginning of the day. I mean, you might be tired towards the end of the day, but you can just go home and relax, or be with your family, or do some things that are a little bit less daunting than your work during the day. And it creates an atmosphere that's going to be beneficial and productive with exercise. I mean, you saw Jerry. Jerry was very positive and influential. I mean, just to reiterate what I said before, he does a great job of vocalizing and being positive, and he surrounds other people with that same attitude, and it really creates a great work environment for everybody. I just wanted to take the time and say thank you to you guys for listening, for being an active part of our study. myself is very enthused about the idea that we're implementing a program on campus, and all of us are just as excited. So thank you again on behalf of myself as a senior student and on behalf of the Health Promotion and Wellness Department as a whole.